Hello, my lights. Good morning. How are my beautiful aquas doing today? If you're a newbie here, welcome. This is a safe place to go, and here we do uplifting daily messages and get beautiful messages from Spirit. We're going to get started right away. Also, I do offer $20 readings. For those interested, you can click on the description below the video and email me. All right, first thing I'm seeing, guys, I'm seeing a masculine here. All right, you're very intelligent. I have to say that right off the bat. Very smart. But something is going on this morning in your life. You're having some kind of a setback, it looks like. Some kind of sadness even with this. Something that you wanted did not happen. All right, now this is something that you just feel like you have to have it. You are not going to be happy unless you have this thing that you're wanting. And this is bothering you majorly. Okay, let's continue and see if I can get more on this. All right, so this has something to do with a feminine. I'm seeing you not using your intuition on this, which is a big mistake. Big mistake, okay? Guys, you all have this crazy intuition right now, whether you want to, believe that or not. And if you would just open up to it and start using it, you will be simply amazed, okay? The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Now, they're showing that you are totally ignoring your intuition as if you don't even have any, all right? But this feminine in the middle, this Queen of Wands, this is somebody who's very creative. She is easy to get along with. She's chill. All right, and next to her, I'm seeing another feminine who appears to be an empath that you either need to end things with, or you're going to end things with, or you did end things with, rather. Okay, so let's continue. All right, so there is one feminine that you're ending things with, or you need to end things with. And there's another feminine who I feel is almost like waiting in the wings. If you're not aware, if you're ending your relationship, or you're thinking of doing it, and you're not aware, for at least one of you, there's another feminine out there who's waiting in the wings. This could be someone who you believe to be a friend, who you're talking to, and, confiding in, and she has a mad crush on you and possibly has not told you. Okay, all right, so let's move forward. Here I'm seeing somebody's finances, just something happened, or something changed drastically with your finances. All right, this is making you feel stuck, but I am seeing something else coming in for you, something very positive. It's showing up as a victory, all right, but you're going to manifest it. Now, guys, here's another thing. You have these manifestation skills that are off the charts. So you're perfectly capable, and if you start acknowledging this and using it, you're going to have this beautiful victory with your finances. So you have nothing to worry about. All right, let's continue. Yeah, this is more on that. They're showing a masculine now. You're confused about something. Stuff just seems like everything's all over the place. Nothing's going right for you. I just heard, and now this with your finances, like there's other stuff, okay? And you're feeling left out in the cold right now financially. I'm seeing you carrying this weight around, this heavy weight, and then I'm seeing all of this strife is for nothing, because I'm seeing you celebrating at the end of this, okay? So again, Spirit is saying, you know what happens, guys? Sometimes when things go awry, we start to worry. And that worry and that depression that comes sometimes, and all of that negativity, it keeps us from having clarity as to what to do next. How do we fix our problem, right? We just get into this big, inner conflict place that just puts us in a frenzy, creates an emotional frenzy, and now we don't have clarity to move forward and just fix the problem. So just remain calm when things go wrong and just focus. Okay, what do I have to do to fix this? Most things you'll find are fixable, right? So here I'm seeing some kind of new beginning for some of my Aquariuses here after a very, very stressful time. All right, both of these cards are talking about new starts, new beginnings, things that you have to look forward to coming in, and opportunities, okay? And moving toward new things, and just positivity, moving away from this, away from stress and the things that bogged you down. Now, this is part of creating your life, guys. You are creators, each and every one of you. We've not looked at ourselves this way up until now. Now that a lot of us have a good idea what was done to us in the past as far as manipulation, making us feel like we had to become followers and just do everything we were told. And now we're starting to realize that's third dimensional thinking, and that third dimension is being disassembled right now. And that's all the chaos we're seeing. Guys, all the chaos that you're hearing about, out there, going on in the world, what you're watching is the disassemblance of the third dimensional living. All right, if the people that are choosing to stay there out of fear, or they just are comfortable and they don't want to open up their mind to the new beautiful world, the new things coming in, they will stay in that third dimension, but not here on this planet. This planet is reserved, and for this fifth dimension, it's been planned for many, many, many years. We are in the age of Aquarius, guys. This is a biblical time. All right. So if you're not willing to move, open up, change, you're going to stay where you're at. All right. So moving ahead, I'm seeing something that you guys have wished for many, many years coming to fruition. This is going to create a lot of happiness, serenity, all these beautiful emotions coming in for you. I see unity here, this Three of Pentacles. I see people coming together. I see this financial blessing, this wealth and prosperity coming in. This is a gift coming in. Okay, we have also in this card the angelic realm, that is protection. We are all being protected, and a lot of positivity in this card, meaning there are positive things coming your way, guys. If you haven't heard me say this, there are over 6,000 patented things that have been withheld from us by people that thought they were better than us, and that is part of what's being disassembled right now. All right, so I can't go into that, but just know that things that were taken from us are coming back to us now, and that's what this is all about. All right, so we have the Judgment card next to it. Okay, so this goes hand in hand, if you ask me, because of what we've gone through. This is a gift coming from Spirit because of the judgment that has been upon us, the wrongs that have been done to us. Okay, so let's move ahead. All right, Aquarius, what I'm seeing here is something. We have the Lover's card, and we have good news around money here. All right, so this has to do again with something to do with your money. The Love card and the Freedom card. All right, so this is for those of you who might be looking for a job or looking for love. Okay, I'm seeing a very good outcome here. There's balance coming in, and some kind of you're going to be hearing from somebody. So for those of you who have put feelers out for work, for jobs, looking for new careers, put the word out that you're looking for money, some type of work or business, whatever, anything financial. You're going to be getting some communication, it looks like, soon. Okay, those of you who are working on this, who are looking to balance things out, and want this freedom. Okay, this could also have a double meaning here for people that are experiencing becoming single, coming out of a love relationship perhaps. This could be for you as well. All right, I'm seeing this masculine dealing with some toxicity this morning. I see that you're very focused on this, okay? You're focused on yourself. I feel like whatever this was very painful perhaps, and this is going to change soon. I feel like something's going to change, where something's going to grow for you. Something's going to come into your life. Something or someone is going to show up, and this is going to create something to grow and blossom. All right, and over here I'm seeing like the this is like a very positive energy. So whoever you are, I'm talking to this masculine, you have this energy about you where you're able to manifest things in quite easily, and you may not know it, but you have this ability. All right, so you just need to move away from whatever this is. Now, this could be self-sabotage. This could be have to do with addiction. This could have to do with something you're doing, or it could be a person that you let into your circle who is not good for you, who is vibrating very low and is detrimental to you moving forward and seeing growth and positivity coming into your life. So I heard stifle. Okay, somebody is stifling your growth by you making the decision to have them there. Remember, guys, everything that happens to us in life, we're making these decisions. So when you're pointing at the person that did this to you and did that to you, we have to take responsibility for choosing these people and inviting them into our lives, allowing them into our lives, okay? Once you do that, life becomes much less painful because you become much less a victim when you see that you can create anything in your life. You are a person holding a paintbrush, literally, and you can paint your own picture. So you chose that dirty ex-wife, that dirty ex-husband, that deceitful friend, all of that. These are all our choices, right? So moving along, I'm seeing a masculine. You are working hard on wanting this woman in your life to commit to you. You want just you and her. You don't want to see other people. You're trying to bring in balance. You're working on this. You're treating her, putting her on a pedestal and trying to make her see what a beautiful life she could have with you and how good your relationship can be, how much happiness it's going to bring in. And for you, you already know that this feminine is bringing in, she's everything you want, okay? She has all these great qualities and she is making you happy. You want this commitment, okay? You're getting clarity on this. I'm also seeing with this is things are going to come together for you guys. You have no clue as to what is coming. Unimaginable things are getting ready to hit, guys. Using your clarity on these new financial opportunities, new financial starts, new financial openings, new beginnings, okay? And I'm seeing, they're saying, there's all kinds of things going on in the background right now that you are unaware of, that are being prepared for you, Aquarius, okay? And I also heard worldwide. So these are things being prepared for the entire world. All the people are getting they're readying something up for everybody, and it's next to this financial card. Get clarity, they're saying, okay? Start accepting the fact that this is coming in, because you guys, you're going to have to be able to handle this, because it's going to be much bigger than you can fathom. That's all I can say. All right. Even for myself, I keep hearing this. It's hard to believe. It's hard to, put all your eggs in that basket. I get it. I'm having, I have moments in time where I'm like, this is just inconceivable. But, Spirit keeps telling me that this is so much bigger. There's so much to this that I don't know, that no one is aware of. This is huge. It's big, and it's coming, and it's spiritual. Okay? It's about spirit looking down us, looking over us, bringing in everything that has brought harm to us is going to be reconciled. Okay? And next to that, guess what? Here's the Knight of Pentacles. This is persistence and good news around your money. All right? And it's over the commitment card. That's powerful. All right, let's continue. I'm seeing the card of relationships, and I have a feminine here who's going through something with her significant. It looks like your person, maybe you had an argument. Okay, maybe you're arguing a lot lately. I'm seeing movement with this. I'm seeing movement with you toward new doors opening and happiness. I'm going to try to get more. All right, I'm seeing stuckness with this masculine, and I'm seeing a secondary masculine. Okay, strength around this tower moment with this King of Pentacles right now. And I'm seeing, like I said, another masculine in the mix here. So I feel like this is a feminine who's going through some hard times in her relationship. And, right away, guys, we always think that, everything's replaceable. We're living in a time where we just think, well, we'll just replace this. We'll replace a person or a thing, or just get rid of it, right? Start over. I see this other masculine in the background, but Spirit is saying to work on this with this King of Pentacles, that it's worthwhile for you. Even though you're having this tower moment, they're saying be strong, all right? Because we're going to stop this. We're not going to look at people as being replaceable. We're going to value each other, right? And we need to start that now. We need to bring value to ourselves and to other people. We need to love on each other, respect each other, and give to one another. That is the fifth dimension. We have to start somewhere, guys. Okay, let's start. If you haven't fallen completely out of love with your partner, and there's still, a spark there, don't be looking at, cheating or someone else. Work on this relationship, okay? That's what Spirit is saying here. Like, people aren't as replaceable. They're not throwaways, okay? And I'm also seeing something else here. I'm seeing this is coming in quick. This Six of Pentacles here. This is, again, wealth and prosperity. It's a flow of money. It's an even playing field with money, with giving and taking. Next to this Emperor, okay, so this is a leader. This is somebody, Aquarius, who's very powerful in the world, who is readying this up, it looks like, to come in quickly now. That's what I'm getting, guys, all right? So there has been some things going on to delay it. They're saying there's been deceit and, causing a lot of stuckness. But now this is coming in fast, okay? So that is very exciting, all right? And then for my feminines out there, all right? Those of you who've been working hard, I'm seeing take a break. A lot of you are overworked. Some of you have children. Some of you are working, have both, doing it all, all right? They're saying, a lot of us, there was a law passed years ago that many jobs that we're working, careers, we need to be paid a certain amount of sick days and personal days. Your boss isn't going to readily tell you about this, all right? So you can ask about it, but I think it's every something, don't quote me, but like every 30 hours of work is equivalent to 1 hour of sick pay or something like that. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But you have this. Many of you do, all right? So take some downtime, take a 3-day weekend or a 4-day weekend, use up some of your sick pay, especially if you don't know you have it and it's there, all right? And they're saying, there's a lot of people just feeling like they're ready to fall off the cliff. Like the stress has reached a point. I just had something hit me in my mind, like standing on the top of a mountain. Like the stress for a lot of people has reached a precipice. All right, if this is you guys, put precipice in the comment section. All right, just so many things are happening. You're under so much duress that you're ready to pop. That's what this looks like. Okay, that's what this card means. But I'm seeing ease coming in. Something amazing is coming in for you to release that. And it's the 10 of Pentacles, okay, which again is wealth and prosperity. It's just I heard an ease of life. A lot of money will be coming to all of us to ease our stress. Okay, the economy is going to explode, I heard, and I'm seeing the Empress over here rather. This is feminine energy as well as the Queen of Swords over here. This is the motherly energy as well. So maybe today we can expect that, there's a lot of feminine energy swirling around. The feminine energy, guys, is that protective, loving, giving type of energy, a feeling of safety. And it's similar to the masculine energy, slightly different. Masculine energy makes us feel very safe, right? We need our masculines to protect us and to obviously, be with and have families with and create happiness with. So that is the reading, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Take care.